How did you feel about The Long Walk? I had some mixed emotions about it, but to start off, I went on opening night, and for some reason, I thought it came out on a Thursday. So on Friday night, I go and I realized the entire theater's packed, and I was like, dang, I was really thinking to myself, I have not gone to an opening night for a movie on a Friday night in quite a while, and it was packed, and that was one of the better sides of the experience, I think. But in terms of the movie itself, I think because this is a below average year for film, I would say that The Long Walk is a contender for movie of the year. But in a competitive year of film, I would consider The Long Walk mid at best, just because the competition level that it has to fight with. And I guess for The Long Walk, this is a good thing that it was released in 2025 and not 2023 or in 24, because those were definitely stronger years. But we absolutely have to give credit where credit is due, from the director all the way down to the PAs, because to make such a simple concept like The Long Walk into a quality project that had great depth with the character as well as the story development, as well as being an hour 45 minutes about something so simple, that right there is a feat not too simple and not that many could do. And obviously Peter and Raymond are the main two characters, but as the movie goes on, they really start to get unraveled. Obviously with a scenario like The Long Walk, anyone's gonna really break at some point. But the way that the movie really allows them to grow, like take Peter for instance, he seems like he's been there before. And obviously with the rules of the game, you can only do this race, this walk, this competition once. And you really think he's like a big brother to everybody, but obviously he does break, and he opens up about his homelessness and all the trauma that he had to go through. So I didn't see that coming to that extent, I'll say. I thought it was going to happen eventually, but they really opened him up, which I thought was awesome. And then you look over at Ray, and he opened up a bit, but he was a little more like stone cold, like you're not going to make me budge about how I feel about doing this walk. But, at the very end, I'm not going to spoil it, but hey, go see it, because, he really sacrifices a whole lot in this one. I didn't read the book, but I'm curious how close it was to the novel. Like, did they follow it to a T? Were they very adamant about it representing the novel how it was? Or maybe, did they take several creative liberties? I don't know. I wish I could answer that. Maybe someone that has read the book could, offer a little more insight into it. But I'd have to imagine, if I had to take a guess, that it was probably about 80% accurate, and then maybe 20% to just kind of make it a watchable movie. That'd be my guess, but hopefully someone that's read the book could kind of give a little insight into this. And fun fact, I'm not even lying. I swear I'm telling the truth on this one. I didn't realize that Luke Skywalker was in the movie. Listen, Mark Hamill, he actually did a phenomenal job playing the Major, but they really dressed him up, and it's not like they gave him a ton of makeup. All they revealed was just probably the bottom half of his nose and his mouth, and maybe like the side of his face occasionally, but he was almost always in that hat and sunglasses, and then, sometimes they put a coat on him here and there. And the voice, it was really different from what I'm used to hearing from Mark Hamill. He did a great job. I want to say he didn't get a whole lot of screen time, but he did. It was just, they kind of spaced it out a bit, but I bet if you looked numbers wise, he was in the movie probably third most, maybe fourth most behind Pete and Ray. So have you seen The Long Walk? If you haven't, I would definitely urge you to give it a shot. And if you have, what were your thoughts on it? I'm kind of split between, I will say it's a good movie, but let me know what you think.